YouTube! So, doing a vlog review for today, and we are talking about Netflix upcoming coming of rage with an R film, Moxie. Okay, so before we start, you might not know what Moxie means, so actually I had to look it up. So Moxie is also well, it's a noun, and it means energy, and it can also be used for courage and determination. So yeah, so we all learned something new today. So it's based on the book of the same name, and it tells the story of Vivian Carter, a shy 16-year-old girl who becomes fed up with her school's misogynistic approach to life and to the status quo. And you know, we're talking about things that are definitely not okay. So like in the trailer, we see that the school, well, the boys in the school come out with this list or ranking, wherein they like rank all of the girls in the school, and they give them titles like most bangable, best rack, best ass, you know, you get the gist. So those things are definitely not okay, but it becomes accepted, it becomes the norm, and you know, their principal, their coolest principal, doesn't want to deal with any of it. So it's kind of shocking actually to have that the girls in the school are dealing with something like this. So Vivian becomes inspired with her mom, Amy Poehler, who actually directs the movie. She becomes inspired with her mom's past. So her mom is sort of like was an activist back in her day, and so aside from the list, okay, there's this new student in school, Lucy Hernandez. So she's outspoken, and you know, she finds the school weird because of like the status quo, and that they let guys get away with these kind of things. So we have the school quarterback, the jock, the handsome Mitchell Wilson, played by Patrick Schwarzenegger. So yes, the son of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's like excuse the term, but he's a douche. So he's Vivian tells Lucy that he's just annoying, but then Lucy says, you know, annoying is not just annoying. It's like, why does Lucy have to be the one to avoid Mitchell and he's the one who's being a jerk, right? Taking inspiration from her mom's past, Vivian creates zines, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but she creates zines that inspires the school in this long overdue revolution. So it inspires the girls in the school to say, you know, you've had it, that's enough. So, and you know, we're not just talking about the list or the ranking, you know, there are like other things like the dress code that's more, well, it's mostly works against the females in the school, and the soccer team, the all-girl soccer team, who are actually good but are not given the same attention as the football team, you know, even if the football team are not good at all. Anyways, I really enjoyed the movie, and I love how it doesn't follow the usual teenage tropes. So there were still a couple of surprises here and there, and there actually felt that the movie wanted to discuss more, that there are a lot more stories. Probably in the book it would it is expounded more. So yeah, definitely want to read the book. So if you guys know where to get a physical copy, let me know. So yeah, somehow I felt that some of the character stories were not fully explored, probably given the time frame. So yeah, that was kind of a little disappointing. But aside from that, all in all, it's a refreshing movie because it teaches girls, it teaches teenagers like to care for something, to be passionate about something. Now, it's funny because when we think of characters who are like socially aware, about issues and stuff, they're often portrayed as annoying. But I don't think that just because you are aware of social issues equates to you being annoying. Actually, we should be aware of what is happening and take a stand and practice our rights. Make sure that you have an opinion on things and practice your right to vote. And just also, you have to put your foot down when there's something wrong. Say that it is wrong. We have this culture in boys will be boys, so we give them that excuse to get away with things. But we have to correct that culture. We have to correct that thinking, because if you let them get away with the little things, then they think that they can get away with bigger things, which is actually also portrayed in the movie. So you might think that this is a movie for girls, but no, I think everyone should see it, all genders, because we should all be part of the solution to this problem that's happening. And because if you're not doing anything about it, then this makes you part of the problem, right? Yeah, there. The cast is diverse. There's a lot of characters, and but they're very likable, except for Mitchell because he's a jerk. But yeah, Amy Poehler does a good job directing them. And I also like that the movie, that music played a big role in the movie. So there's a song there, Rebel Girl by Bikini Kills. And because I love to do research, I learned that Bikini Kills was a grunge band in the early 90s, and they were pioneers of the Riot Girl, GRRRL movement. And they encouraged girls to form bands and basically have the same, to be able to express themselves like men have, because I guess in the early 90s there weren't as many girl bands then. So yeah, and the song Rebel Girl is played a lot in the movie, and it has a significance in there. And there's also an up and coming punk rock band of middle schoolers, I think, the Linda Lindas, who have a cameo in the movie also. Check them out on Spotify. They're like, just teens, but they're really good. So yeah, Moxie, it was a refreshing coming of age movie, because you already had a lot of coming of age stories. So this time, it's about time that girls become step up, become angry and step up, and say it's enough. That's it. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. And if you can see here, I have like black stars and hearts on my hand. So in the movie they would like draw this to show that their support for Moxie. So yeah, I hope you guys also support the movie by seeing it. Yeah, and I also have to say that yeah, that's it. Amy Poehler did a good job. Definitely want to read the book. So yeah, that's it. Thank you Netflix for the screeners. They gave us screeners to do the movie. And you just want to apologize, I'm not yet fully recovered from my Ramsay Hunt syndrome. As you can see, I still like can't control half of my face. So yeah, hopefully in the next video I will be much better. And that is Luke. So yeah, I guess we'll wrap this up now. Thanks so much, guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I'll see you soon.